Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you will enjoy the video and as always, thank you so much for watching.
Women are stupid and I don't respect them.
So your entire existence is based on men giving you money online. That's one way of fighting the patriarchy, I guess. So what's gonna happen when all of that is gonna stop? And another one crying on the internet. That's not looking for attention, is it? Maybe next time calm down for a second, wipe your tears, and use words to express your hate against men.
Oh, like what's your body count? How many bodies do you have? Well, Larry, I have none. I'm actually a born again virgin. So come take my virginity.
No. Nah, I'm good. Your virginity must have STD by now. Then thank God my name is not Larry.
I don't mean to be sexist, and I don't want to say any sexist statements, but I do think that women are better in every way.
Well, at least you're not trying to be sexist. But do you care to explain how, or should we just take your word for it?
I have never once come across one woman who asked the question, where are all the good men? Am I wrong? Is anybody out there asking this question? Most women know there's no such thing as good men. You're all toddlers and children that need to be coddled and looked after, and frankly, you're just burdens. And cats are not. That's why we prefer our cats and our toys and our friends. Go away. No one wants you.
Well, I have at least a dozen women that asked that question in the videos that I posted. But if you would admit that women ask that question, then all of your man hating videos will be pointless. When you say all men are toddlers or a burden, do you also mean the men in your family?
I have a question for the men on this app. How do you all feel about waking up to every morning? Or not necessarily every morning, but on occasion? Like if you don't have to work the next day? Like, how would you feel about a woman, you know, just waking you up to that? And consent, like you would be sleeping. So, how do you feel about the consent of it all? Honestly, in my experience, I've never had to ask for consent only because the gentleman made it perfectly clear that he would be okay with waking up to that every morning or on occasion. So I just want you guys' take on that. Like, would you be okay with a woman waking you up out of your sleep with that? Or would you rather her do that while you're awake?
I don't even know if you're trying to be funny or if you're serious, but I'll play. We would absolutely love it. As long as it's your partner and not some crazy neighbor that broke into your house, we would absolutely love it. You don't need consent if you go to your boyfriend or your husband and you give him a kiss, do you? But if you really are worried about consent, just talk to your partner about it.
Alright boys, I'm sure this is going to be a highly contested video, but someone had to do it. Today, we're going to be discussing why men should pay for the first date. And yeah, I'm ready for the gold digger comments. Alright, just because it's 2022, it doesn't mean that chivalry is dead. In my opinion, men and women should not be looked at as equal, because they're simply not the same. On a human being level, yes. All humans possess the same value and deserve the same respect and opportunity. But two people in a relationship simply don't bring the same things to the table. And that is why men and women make a good partnership. We want what that other person brings to the table. It benefits us. We may not need it to survive, but if you're putting yourself out there in the dating world, we want it. And this may not be for everyone, but if you want a traditionalist relationship, women want a man who exhibits masculine traits, and men want a woman who exhibits feminine traits. From a woman's standpoint, I imagine masculine traits as opening the door, looking out for me, taking the initiative. And although I am fully capable of doing those things by myself, it makes me feel special when someone does those things for me. Paying shouldn't be done with the intention of expecting something in return. It's a sign of appreciating someone's time and clearly identifies that this is a date. It doesn't mean you're expected to pay for everything thereafter, and also doesn't mean you should be paying for something beyond your budget. It simply sets the foundation of respect.
I actually agree with you when you say men should pay for the date. Yeah, I'm old school like that, or maybe I'm just old. I also agree with you when you say you want to feel special on that date. I don't agree with you when you say chivalry is not dead. It's dead and buried. You women killed it and we buried it. And I've been waiting for like a week now for you to make a video where you say what you're gonna make for that man to feel special on that day. I guess I'll keep on waiting then. Okay, no, forget what I said earlier. No, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I only want to pay for half a date now.
Men are only after one thing. And that one thing, for the most part, is connection, intimacy, not just sex, but a deep, intimate connection with you. And for most men, playtime in the bedroom is their favorite way to do that. For a lot of women, we need to feel connected to our guy before we want to play in the bedroom. But for most men, playtime is how they connect with us. I hear from students all the time how they didn't really understand this in depth until they learned to master this art of touching a man, of being the one in control and treating him like a king. When they begin doing that, then a switch flips for them and they see men in a whole new way for the beautiful, generous, loving people that they really are. So go here and connect with your guy in this unique and intimate way. And watch how your relationship evolves into a deeper and deeper connection.
Just a friendly reminder that if he seems like a good guy, he's not.
Just a friendly reminder, if she looks like a hoe, she is.
What do I bring to the table? Excellent question. I am the table.
Oh, for the love of God, another one. Well, you look like you are made out of wood, and I bet you're sneezing dust. What are you doing, Grandma? Just get off TikTok.
You should always have 3 boyfriends. One of them is probably going to be your main, one of them is going to be your side, and the other one's going to be the backup. But just keep in mind the rotation does change, so sometimes the main will be the side will be the main, it is what it is. The reason I say 3 is the magic number is because guys are always somehow trying to test boundaries like little boys, you know what I'm saying? So you can't let them kind of walk all over you. Like you have to not respond to them. But then if you want some, dick appointment, you have to get that somewhere. And I just feel like having 3 is really smart because it maintains your dignity and then it also gives you options and then you just keep adding to the roster as you go.
And this right here is why men don't want relationships anymore. Okay, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.